Last weekend in Dongguan. Get on a bus and see where it takes you. Today, it's taking me to the, let me see, Guanyin National Park. It is a national tourist area here in Guangdong province. The main attraction is a giant statue of a Guanyin Buddha, the Buddhist goddess of mercy, I believe, the one who sees and hears the world. Today, I'll just be walking around and exploring. It's about 1 p.m. See where the day takes me. I've been experimenting with intermittent fasting the last few weeks, which is, it's not that complicated. Essentially, you just only eat during set periods of the day, usually 16 hours of fasting, followed by an 8-hour eating window. That's usually what I aim for, but I try and push that a little farther, sometimes up to 20, even 22 hours. Whew. So it's about 1 p.m. Haven't eaten in about 16 hours, so this fasted cardio is gonna get me. Back to intermittent fasting, it's really not a huge lifestyle change for me. I haven't regularly eaten breakfast since maybe grade school, and even then it was just Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels or cereal, so not eating breakfast is not a huge deal for me. It's really easy. If I do get hungry in the morning, which, oh shit, not supposed to be walking here. If I do get hungry in the morning, I usually just drink some coffee or have some tea, and that staves off hunger for a few hours. Another common argument against intermittent fasting is, well, you're supposed to eat 3 square meals a day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What are you doing? You're not going to have any energy for the rest of the day. Yeah, let's think about that for a second. Let's think back maybe 10 to 13,000 years ago, before humans or Homo sapien ancestors started to settle down with agriculture. Do you think they really had access to breakfast early in the morning? Nice bowl of cholesterol lowering Cheerios? Probably not. Maybe I can go into more detail on intermittent fasting at a later date when I have a chance to gather some research and I'm not walking through the forest sweating my ass off. Have a chance to collect all of my points and data, and we can talk more about it then. Maybe in the next few weeks, one of the videos that I'll do is on why I choose to do intermittent fasting. Alrighty, about 1 hour into my journey. I think I grossly underestimated how much walking would be part of this trip. Maybe halfway. So I got one AirPod in, just one, you know, want to be able to hear the things around me, hear nature, but I also want to listen to The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's my favorite book. I know it's my favorite because I just bought the Audible version, and I have 2 paperbacks which I've loaned out, I think, to a few people because I don't know where they're at the moment. But it's a book about The Alchemist is about leaving where you're at in life in order to chase your personal legend, your destiny, whatever that may be. And at the beginning, you may not know what that is either. I certainly don't know what my destiny or legend is, but I know that by doing things like spending 2 months in China, or going to Italy by myself for 2 weeks, expanding my comfort zone and challenging myself, that hopefully through doing these things I can start to figure out what it is that my personal legend is. And in the back we have a statue of someone who was born in 1913 to 19 and died in 1998. Can't really read much else. I have no idea. Let's check it out. Oh, that doesn't help much. Sorry, whoever you are. I don't know. I don't know who you are or what you did. Walked all the way up here to get stuck in a piss storm. Got all the way to the top just for it to start pissing rain. We're all just packed under this pavilion like rats waiting out the storm. Right on. We made it. Guanyin. Yeah. Worth the 2.5 hour walk, the half-hour rain delay. Worth it. I don't really know the ins and outs of Buddhism. A little bit of Taoism, not very much. But this is just a very peaceful place. Just got in a little headspace here in the square, a little meditation in, waiting for the rain to pass, and just enjoying the fruits of my labor of walking all the way up here. Cool experience here. Not a bad little adventure. Waited out another rainstorm, but I think it's time to hit the old dusty. Starting to get hungry. It's 4:30. Haven't eaten since yesterday because of intermittent fasting. Not starving, but boy, does a McDouble with a McFlurry, large fries, and a ice cold Sprite sound delicious. I'm pooped. That was a walk. Walked about 9 miles on that trip. Now I got about a mile walk, maybe half a mile to the bus stop, if I can remember where it is. Had a nice little egg, vegetable falafel looking thing from a street vendor. Got to use my very limited knowledge of Mandarin to tell him that, yeah, my Mandarin is bad, but I come from the US. We were able to get that across, so that's good. Yeah, not a bad little adventure. Got about an hour-and-a-half bus ride back. Haven't decided if I'm gonna eat some authentic Chinese food or maybe just get McDonald's. Might need those extra calories after all the energy burnt this afternoon. And we're back. Standing on the side of the road, watching this guy park, waiting for a bus to come. I'm not sure why the bus stop is just outside the lane of traffic, but waiting for the 8:33 bus. It's not supposed to arrive for another 10 minutes. Sure is looking awful cloudy though. That's what I've been walking on all day. periods of deluge and downpour mixed with sunshine. Not gonna lie, not really the most luxurious or appealing looking part of town. I guess this video doesn't look too bad, but I walked to get here was not so great.